26 and I am 11 and a half hours away from top surgery. So today I had my appointment, pre-op appointment with Dr. Garamoni at his office in Davie, Florida. You all know that anyway. I don't know why I said that. But so he came in. I did have to wait a little while to get to see him. But he came in and he basically like went over my medical history with like procedures I've had in the past, illness, just things about smoking, things about drinking, stuff like that, the basics. And then he told me that my doctor hadn't put on my form that I was cleared for surgery. So he's like, his front desk staff was working on that. But he's like, don't worry about it. We'll get you squared away. So then he gets in a gown, he leaves the room. Then about a few minutes later, I change into it, take my binder and everything off. Him and his nurse come back in. She's a nice lady. She's really Jody. Jody was the one that came in with me. She's a nice lady. She's short, but she's really pleasant. So she's the one I had been talking to at the front desk concerning my paperwork and everything before I got there. So I come in. Well, he comes in. I'm in the gown that opens in the front. He asked me to open the gown, and he looks at my chest a little bit. He's like, okay, all right. So then he takes me over to the mirror, and he's like, right here, we're going to follow the pec muscle. Your nipple is going to be right here on both sides. He's showing me how he's going to make the incision, how when they pull the skin up, where it's going to be at. Very professional. It only took about 2 minutes, not even an uncomfortable thing, like no unnecessary touching or anything like that. And I mean unnecessary touching, I don't mean like inappropriate, but I mean like I've had surgery in the past on my chest before with I had a cyst removed, and the doctor was like had fellows in there that he was teaching and stuff, and so he was just kind of like touching, I guess, more than I was comfortable with at the point. But so when I say unnecessary, I mean he only touched when he had to touch you, like physical contact. And then he's like, all right. Any questions about, what he said? And I was like, no, I'm good. So he's like, all right, we're going to leave the room, and then I'm going to come back with the post-op stuff. So then he left the room. I got changed back into my clothes, and he came back with the post-op stuff that he went over with me, and the pre-op stuff, just like going over everything, sign some paperwork, make sure I signed every place. And then he's like, all right, come on out, grab your stuff. And then I went to the front desk, and he was like, we're still on hold. But I go to the VA, so sometimes with the VA, you're going to be on hold for a while. So he's like, well, don't worry. We'll send you over to this other doctor, and because you have your labs and everything, just take it over there. He'll look at your labs. He'll listen to your heart and your breath sounds, and probably do a blood pressure, and you'll be good to go. Because I already had an EKG too. So he was like, I'll send him a text message, and then to let him know you're coming, and we'll get you his address and everything. So I was like, all right, that's fine. I have health insurance, so I'm sure the doctor took health insurance. So he was like, don't worry, this happens. He didn't say all the time, but he said this happened before, and I've sent people to him, and there was a guy that's gonna have surgery tomorrow with me as well, that his labs didn't show up from the doctor, so he had to go over there and get repeat labs. So he was like, we just had to send the guy over there to get blood work done, and they're just going to put a rush on his blood work, and it'll be ready for us by the end of the day. So this doctor, works with Garamoni and understands the time constraint. Excuse me. So he squeezes people in for Garamoni during the day to get them all squared away. So, you know, but then Jody was like, no, it had to say somewhere that he was medically cleared, because she's like, I usually flag the files for patients whose doctor didn't put that in there, so it had to say it somewhere. So she's like, don't go anywhere yet. I'm gonna go through your file personally and read everything. So she read every single page, and then she found it. She's like, oh, it was on this form and not this form. And I had explained that my doctor has never had a transgender patient before, so she never had to do this type of thing. So she was kind of confused. Um, and I was like, that's probably why she sent such an extensive history. And Garamoni was like, we actually liked that history because I didn't have to have any guesswork. It made it easier to understand everything. He's like, I wish more doctors would do that. He was like, she put it at the very bottom of one of the F to M top surgery recommendation form, and it was right there. He's like, okay, well, you're good to go. Don't worry about going to see the other doctor. Everything is fine. So I was like, which is really crazy because the start of this trip, when I was driving, I drove to the airport and my mom was going to drive back. So we had to stop and get gas. And we got off this exit. Oh, this is so horrible. I don't even want to tell y'all this story, but so we driving, right? And we're driving to get gas. We get off at this exit in Gig Harbor, Washington, to go get gas at the Safeway. I'm coming up the off ramp, and I see a bunny hopping around, and it's foggy for whatever reason. It was really foggy that night, like really foggy. So I couldn't see till I was right up on the bunny. Like I was coming out of this fog and I was right up on the bunny. And I slowed down and I tried to turn the wheel to go around the bunny. And the bunny was like hop, hop, hop. And then it was like hop, hop. And it was hopping. And I was trying to slow down and I hit the bunny. I felt so bad after I killed that poor bunny. And I hit him with both tires on the driver's side. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, that hurt my heart when I killed that. That really fucked me up for the whole rest of the ride. Like, the whole rest of the drive to the airport, I was fucked up because I killed that poor bunny. And I was like, I hope this isn't a sign for how my trip is going to go. So when I got there, and he said my doctor hadn't done the thing, I was like, oh my god, this is going to hold up my surgery. This is karma for killing the bunny. But I felt so bad about that bunny. Oh gosh, I felt so bad. I still feel bad about that bunny. It's horrible. I've never killed anything in a vehicle. Like I've never hit anything. I've never killed anything really, besides like insects, but not like a dog or a cat or anything. I never hit anything before, not even a bird. Like someone has hit a bird in my car, but I've never been driving a car or been in a car when an animal was killed, and that was it feels like shit, honestly. It's a bad feeling, especially like for such a hype event, like headed to top surgery and whatnot. So I was glad my surgery didn't get held up. But when he mentioned that, my thought was like, oh my goodness, this is my karma for killing the bunny. That poor bunny. So my sister is in the back seat because she wanted to go. My sister's in the back seat talking about blood covered tires. Blood covered tires. Like she just kept saying that, which was like really making me crazy. So then when I get to the gas station to pump the gas, I'm all trying to like be inconspicuous about looking at the tires to see if there's like blood all over the tire. The shit was crazy. But anyway, so then what else happened? Okay, so the flights were cool. The first flight, I had an empty seat between me and the other person. I was on the window. I slept the whole time. The second flight, it was packed. The lady in front of us bought a seat for her cat, but whatever. I don't. It meowed a little bit during the flight, but not like anything crazy. But yeah, the lady in front of us bought a seat for her cat, a middle seat for her cat. I was like, all right. So and then but the flight from Phoenix to Florida was chill. I slept the whole time, pretty much too. And then I actually forgot the paper with my date and time for my stuff, for my pre-op and my post-op appointments. So I did when I got off. Well, when the plane landed, I had to FaceTime my sister and have her go in my room, find a notebook where I wrote it at, and then send me a like take a picture of it and send it to my phone. It was crazy. I always forget something. And so then what else happened? That's it, pretty much it. Leland came pick me up from the airport. Leland is really cool. At New Beginnings, I'm at New Beginnings Retreat. He's really cool. This place is really nice. The room is really nice. It's a really nice room. Like it's got a recliner in it, a queen size bed, Samsung flat screen TV, nice walk-in closet. The bathroom. I have a room with a bathroom in it. So in the first part of the bathroom is the sink. Then you go into this other door, and there's the toilet and the shower. And the shower's got a really like the longest little tube extension on it pot that I've ever seen. So you can take it out and then just like be able to wash your parts and stuff. So that's pretty dope. Big nice kitchen, recliners in the living room with a big flat screen TV. There's another dude here that kind of knew me from YouTube and knew I was going to be here, and he's a cool dude. We've been hanging with his mom, and his mom was here, so I met them. We went to the movies last night. Leland took us. There's another guy here that's here with I guess one of their friends, so they've been in their room. But it's really chill. It's not really like forced anything. Leland kind of leaves us off to our own devices, and then he'd come and check on us every couple hours or every hour. He'd come out here and see about us. And if you need anything, he'd be like, just text me. I'm just in the room watching TV. And he'll come out and make something for some of the guys who have had surgery and check on us and stuff. There's plenty of food here already. But I went grocery shopping today after I went and got my prescriptions at Publix. So I got some food and stuff. There's a refrigerator in the room. It's actually right here under the computer. So I went and got some orange juice because orange juice is really good for healing. But I got it with extra pulp. The pulp I figured would help me. The fiber would help me a little bit when it comes to constipation. And then I got this Pedialyte. So I had to stop eating at 12. That was about 44 minutes ago. So I ate some food, and then I drank about 8 ounces of this to hydrate me quite a bit. It's also got probiotics in it, which is supposed to help with digesting food and, well, digestion and shit. So it's got pre-active probiotics. And I got 2 of these for after surgery because I'm going to be pretty dehydrated a bit. It will have been quite a while since I had anything to eat or drink. So I got 2 of those. What else? It's actually really warm down here. Today it was 77 degrees. So yeah, it's pretty warm. What else? Not much else is really going on. I'm pretty excited, but I'm really still chill about it. Like, it's kind of like, not like to take away from what this actually is, because I understand this is a very big momentous thing, but I'm not nervous, I'm not scared. The only thing that was kind of like scary at all was that they're going to have to intubate me, put the tube down my throat. I never had that done, so, but that's only kind of like leash, because I remember watching ER back in the 90s and early 2000s when they would intubate people, and the way they would do it on TV, but that's not real life, so, what else? I got my compression socks at Publix for like $3.99, so I'm gonna wear those tomorrow, because they said it gets kind of cold, so you can wear those. Other than that, I'm pretty excited. My surgery's at 12 o'clock. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. My surgery's at 12 o'clock. He usually does people with, like, I guess, that are getting man sculpture done as well earlier, and people gonna get lipo earlier, and then, like, I'm not gonna need any lipo. When they do the reveal, you'll see that you can pretty much see my ribs on the sides, pretty much, so I'm not gonna need no lipo. And just, I'm pretty small chested, I'm not heavy chested at all, so that's good. I'm just kind of chill right now. But I mean, if you guys have questions for me, about like how surgery went according to my experience, like the few hours pre-surgery and then after surgery. Throw them in the comments down here, and I'll be sure to try and answer those because I plan on making a video either tomorrow or the day after. Depends on how I feel. Um, so yeah, I've been talking to my friends and stuff all day. Everybody's really excited. I appreciate all the love y'all showing on my last video that I did before I left. And then I appreciate all the love y'all showing on Instagram. I'm getting so much love on there. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram because I post some pictures from my appointment and the flights and stuff. But that's where I'll be posting a lot of pictures as I heal up, day-to-day stuff. Because I plan on making videos like once a week, so there'll be more pictures on Instagram or maybe some more little small 15-second videos and shit. Right now, I'm about to just write in the journal, wait for my mom to get off work and give me a call, and probably call my sisters and shit. But yeah, much love to everybody out there that's been supporting me and showing love these past 2 years, because I'll be 2 years on T tomorrow. Well, Wednesday. Showing me love these past 2 years, and then all y'all who've been showing me mad love as I've been journeying towards top surgery. I just feel really blessed and grateful to have met this goal and everything. So yeah, holla at your boy. I'm about to be post-op next time y'all see me. It's going down. Much love.